Guys,
Gals,
people,
potatoes.
we're here for our 2018 collection video.
Yep.
It's changed a lot again from last year.
Yep.
A ton again from last year.
You'll notice that our tastes get weirder and weirder with each collection video, so be warned.
And I think watching these collection videos is something that's really special. Not only because it allows you to kind of see how something began, which if you look at our very first collection video,
so weird.
and you get to watch as someone really hopefully invests more time and thought into what they're wearing and what they're working through, that you see not just someone amassing more and more, but someone fine-tuning and honing in on what one loves, and in this case that's perfumery. Last thing I guess I'll say before we get started, at least for me, is that perfume collection videos have always been really important for me, at least in terms of finding out new fragrances. Oftentimes, if you see someone whose collection involves a lot of things that you are maybe on like the exterior edge of where you ventured forth, and then you see a lot of unknown, it really gives you an opportunity to jump on base notes or Fragrantica and kind of hunt around these extra things that you're seeing in someone's collection. I would tell you to do that with our collection too. Take a peek at what you don't know. Take a peek at what you do know. Take stock of what you love, what you like, what you think you might need to revisit, what you hate. And use that to your advantage, and use that to help build up your own knowledge base and your own collection. I think
especially when we first got started, that was a big thing that we did.
Yeah,
Lots of collection videos.
tons of them.
Yep.
And that's how it is with anything for me. That's how finding out a lot of new sources. Nobody's going to be going around making things for you, telling you, hey, if you like, this, try out these 30 extra things. And if they are, more than likely those are the 30 extra things you've already tried out. You're looking for something new. I present to you an opportunity
To find something new.
Do you have anything else to say?
Just that our next year is going to be super crazy. And our videos were sporadic this last season, and I have a feeling it's not going to change this season, but we'll try. We try. It's hard.
It's very hard. If you are here, if you have been here, we thank you.
Yep.
We appreciate you as we did last year, as we do every video, as we do every time we think about the channel. And onward to the collection video. Okay, gang. So here's the collection. First bottle in the collection. This is So Oud's Newer. It's a leather and apricot perfume. It's the Eau Fine edition. Back here we have Carven Low Intense. Just a nice summer fresh fragrance. Over here we've got Amouage Reflection Man. This is the Snap-On vintage bottle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spring, floral, jasmine. We've got Chanel's Platinum Egoiste. This is just a nice floral for springtime as well. Over here we've got Rasazi's Al Wassam Pour Homme. This is a nice rose-based Silver Mountain Water style perfume. We've got Cartier's Declaration. That's the Terre d'Hermès without the orange and the vetiver, and instead a nice blast of cumin. We've got Essenza de Cortonia Uomo. This is just kind of a one-of-a-kind Italian perfume. Just kind of goes on nicely. It's a nice bedtime perfume. Up here we've got 3 1ml droppers of the Coronation Ambergris series. These are just a bunch of ambergris tinctures that you can apply to different perfumes to enhance them, or wear by themselves as kind of like the luxury man's eccentric molecules to kind of enhance your own individual scent profile, made by the lovely Sultan Pasha. Down here we have got, of course, our Aqua di Gio Essenza. This is the vintage 4.2 ounce that they don't make anymore. This is the very first style of bottle they released. This is intensely salty, smells more like Healy's Sel Marin than it really does Aqua di Gio. Unfortunately, they have changed the formula many times. Now it basically just smells like Aqua di Gio. Don't really know why you'd get it now. Kind of a silly idea. Just get Aqua di Gio. What's wrong with you? Over here, we've got Xerjoff's Neo. Anybody who knows anything is going to know what that guy's all about. Bergamot through and through. This is Xerjoff's Renaissance, or 1861. The best mint perfume around, in my estimation. Over here, we've got MDCI's Invasion Barbare, the best fougere around, in my opinion, to date. That is, of course, the classic lavender, cardamom, and vanilla bomb. Over here, we've got the cheapest perfume in the collection. This is Cannon's Norwegian Wood. It's a very cheap synthetic smelling sandalwood that is great. It's a great bedtime fragrance. It's a great, just kind of like aftershave-y, just jumped out of the shower perfume. Over here, we've got Sirs Luton's Gris Clair. This is lavender and incense. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of the best from the house, in my opinion. We have got Frederic Mall's Portrait of a Lady. This is incense and rose. Don't be put off by the name. Anybody can wear it. It is a great all-around perfume. We've got Amouage's Maluk. This is a oud and rose-based fragrance. It's really good. And we've also got Amouage's Tribute. This is, of course, tobacco and incense and rose. It's also very good. Down below, we've got Couronne pour un Homme. This is the best lavender, vanilla, musk fragrance that you can get for your money. It's very cheap, and it's very beautiful. It's that Play-Doh-y perfume. We've got Pear and Olive from Slumber House. It's got pear and olive in it. We've got Truffle Pour by Atelier Cologne. It's a really great, just kind of fresh, neroli, orange, citrusy fragrance. This is kind of like, if you can think of Hermès's orange concentrate, this is basically the same thing, but better, in my opinion. Then we've got Al Rahab Sat Safa. This is just kind of a really very typical Oriental smell. It's supposed to be oud and rose. Of course, it's not either of those things, but it is a very typical smell. You'll smell on a lot of Oriental individuals if ever you spend time with them. It's kind of a cheaper perfume that gets splashed over there, kind of like Old Spice, kind of, but doesn't smell anything like Old Spice, of course. We've got Guerlain's Vetiver Extreme. Beautiful. It's just Guerlain's Vetiver, but amped up a little bit with incense and things like that. We've got Imaginary Authors, the Canobra and the Canary, the Cobra and the Canary. This is, in fact, leather and iris-based fragrance. In my opinion, the best from Imaginary Authors. We've got Naomi Goodsir's Bois d'Assas, best incense fragrance around, in my estimation. We've got Annick Goutal's Nuit Étoilée. This is a nice mint and pine, kind of foresty, stepping on some forest leaves and whatnot based fragrance. And we've got Guerlain's Heritage. Look at that cap. That's, of course, 100% authentic. How the bottle comes, without a doubt. That's that cap. Over here, we've got Dior's Fahrenheit. This is that petroleum fragrance. The best designer ever made, in my estimation. The best just average designer. By average, I mean just not of the Privé lines that designers will put out. We've got Xerjoff's Casa Morardi Lyra. That is vanilla, caramel, and blood orange. It's beautiful. Back here we've got Sirs Luton's Ambre Sultan. It's the best amber-based fragrance if you like this particular style of amber fragrance, in my opinion. We've got Bogue Mai. That's a vintage style Oriental with animalics and some ozonic notes. That's basically beautiful, beautiful aldehydic, animalic, floral, vintage style perfume. We've got Guerlain's Mitsuko back here. You know what that is. This is Al Rahab Chamomile Al Amber. This is basically a very sweet saffron perfume that also may not really be from Al Rahab. There's a lot of confusing questions around this guy. Yeah, I don't have the answers. It's odd. We've got Papillon's Salome. This is Super musky. Smells kind of like Sultan's Musk Kublai, but better in my opinion. We've got Aqua de Parma, Colonia Soluta. That is basically a classic Italian cologne, but spruced up with ylang-ylang, and it's beautiful. We've got Guerlain Sons d'un Bois d'Et. Really stinky leather. Really spicy and stinky leather. It's very, very, very good. We've got Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Absolute Pour le Soir. This is a incensey, honey, benzoin, pissy perfume, and it's really, really good. Okay, last two stops here, folks. We've got Slumber House's Bros, something like that. This is a really weird perfume that supposedly was composed entirely while on, or with the aid of, rather, psychotropic drugs. Smells kind of like, it's kind of chocolatey, kind of like Sova, but also kind of like a few of his other fragrances. It's a really weird mishmash, kind of like a suicide of Slumber House fragrances. Back here we've got Yves Saint Laurent's Body Kouros, one of the older style bottles. This is, in my opinion, the second best designer that was ever released. One of the very few designers that grace my presence, and this one is a killer. We've got Zoologist Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's that avant-garde, bloody, sulfury, rubbery killer. Smells great. Got Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Masculine Pluriel, one of the best fragrances that you can just blindly apply and you can drench yourself in. Nobody's going to tell you smell bad. You smell great. We've got Odor 93 by what I'm going to assume is pronounced Mio Fuscini. This is a really beautiful patchouli, tuberose, musky perfume. It's very, very beautiful. It's got narcissus up the yin-yang. It's amazing. Back here, we've got the giant motherfucker, Leather Oud by Dior. There's that 8-ounce bottle. It's amazing. Over here, also, we have got Zoologist's Civet. One of the greatest perfumes of all time, in my opinion. I don't really know how to describe this guy except to say that it's absolutely perfect, and if you don't own a bottle, it's a goddamn shame. That's one of the best perfumes ever, in my opinion. Back here, we've got Lalique's Noir Primaire, 1905, Trace Aromatiques, or Terrace, something like that. It's pineapple, lavender, rosemary, very spicy, very funky, very fresh. Funky fresh. We've got Slumber House's Sova. This smells like an alcoholic grape. Whoa, not rape. Alcoholic grape. This is, well, not even a grape. God damn it, I'm going to have to cut this out. This smells, okay, we've got Slumber House's Sova. This smells like an alcoholic raisin. It's amazing. You've got castoreum, you've got hops. It's a raisin. Yep. Alright. And if you can't tell, the marvelous, the heavenly realm is here, ladies and gentlemen. So, back here we've got Guerlain Homme Intense. Smell like a mojito or something. Really fresh, summery, beautiful. We've got Smoke for the Soul by Kilian. This is a dirty, greener version of Terre d'Hermès, but way less synthetic, way less ISO-E super. There's still a lot of ISO-E super, don't get me wrong, but just less. We've got Narciso Rodriguez Musk for Him Oil. This is the oil version of the original Narciso Rodriguez for Him. It's fucking gorgeous. It's one of the best violet fragrances ever, in my opinion. It's beautiful. Back here, we've got a really fucked up bottle. It's Sultan's La Fille de Berlin. It's a rose-based perfume, if you can't tell by the color of the juice there. Yep. Just kind of a rose soliflor. Really beautiful, though. Over here, we've got Club de Nuit Intense Man. That's Aventus for the cheaps. Kind of smells cheap, too. We've got Lalique's Encre Noir, the best cheap buy you will ever get, in my opinion. It's an absolute banger. Amazing. Then finally back here we've got Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. It's got tobacco, it's got vanille. Go figure. Alrighty. And that's it, ladies and gents. We've done it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, what is all this here? What is all of this here? Oh, yeah, it's our Sultan Pasha collection. It's gotten pretty big. It's pretty beautiful. I'm going to make it even bigger. Don't you worry. Next time you see this shit, it's going to be even more ridiculous. It's going to be even crazier. Okay, so we're just going to jump right on in here. We have got Incense Chypre by Sultan Pasha. One of the greatest Chypre fragrances of all time. We have got Diwania by Sultan Pasha. Absolutely amazing. Oud. It's a very interesting oud fragrance. We've got Thebes by Sultan Pasha. Thebes smells absolutely amazing. It's a vetiver and iris. Smells like you wouldn't believe. It's an absolutely beautiful fragrance. Over here we have got Etude de Fougère. Etude en Fougère. It translates to study of the fern or study of the fougère. Absolutely one of the best fougère fragrances ever. So good. Over here we've got Etude en Fougère 2. And by 2 I just mean it's the second bottle of it. Leave me alone. Over here we've got Quilibre by Sultan Pasha. This is one of the coolest fragrances ever. It's an oud based fragrance. It's got a bunch of orange blossom up front. It smells kind of like Oud Yusuf by Ensar Oud, but better in my opinion. Over here we have got Requiem by Sultan Pasha. Another amazing oud fragrance from Sultan Pasha. This guy is Ensar Rose, the absolute best rose fragrance ever, in my opinion, by Sultan Pasha. Over here we've got the lovely Ensemble by Sultan Pasha. It smells kind of like really thick tobacco, really heavy incense, really heavy frankincense-based fragrance. Oh God, I could go on about it, but I won't for your sake. We've got Arôme d'Ancour by Sultan Pasha. Another amazing fragrance. Over here we've got Zikuriat by Sultan Pasha. Whoa, no! I knocked the Sultan Pasha over. Come here, little guy. Over here we've got Nuit Persienne by Sultan Pasha. And lastly, if you didn't guess, it's another Sultan Pasha. It's Fougère Noir by Sultan Pasha. Ba-ba-ba-bum. So there you go. All the lovely Sultan Pashas and the whole collection as you've seen it unfold here first. So that's our collection for 2018. If you're wondering, these are just a bunch of toothpicks to help apply the Sultan Pashas. That's it.